You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905 812 2923. Info at netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.
Hello and welcome to Module 3, SLA Management. In this module, we will focus on SLA Management. SLA stands for Service Level Agreement, which plays a critical role in defining how IT services are delivered and measured. Understanding SLAs help organizations set clear expectation, improve quality services, and build trust between IT teams and user. Let's repeat it. SLA helps organization set clear expectation, improve service quality, and build trust between IT teams and users. The objective of this module is to explain why SLAs are important in IT service management. You will learn how SLAs help ensure service quality, enhance transparency, and improve customer satisfaction. This module also explains how SLA supports continuous improvement and help build strong partnership between service provider and customer. In addition to service quality, this module focuses on business values of SLAs. You will understand how SLA supports business need. I will repeat, you will understand how SLA supports business need, improve communication between teams, and increase trust and collaboration. SLAs also help organizations drive long-term value by aligning IT service with business expectations. A service level agreement or SLA is a formal and documented agreement between a service provider and a service consumer. I will repeat it once again. A service level agreement or SLA is a formal and documented agreement between service provider and service consumer. It defines the level of service expected, including response time, resolution time, performance target. SLAs help ensure services are delivered consistently and in a measured way. For example, an SLA may define that critical issues must be resolved within 4 hours. SLAs can apply at different levels, such as individual service or across entire organization. They are built around clear rules of engagement, responsibility, and accountability. Transparencies and accountability are essential part of modern service management, and SLAs help establish both. For example, SLA reports help team track whether service targets are being met. Let's move ahead and understand why are SLAs so important. SLAs are important because they clearly define expectations between service provider and a customer. For example, service provider can be IBM and customer can be CIBC. This was an example. They ensure everyone involved understand what level of service will be delivered and when. SLAs also help reduce confusion, manage risk, and strengthen business relationship. For example, an SLA clarifies how quickly a support team must respond to a critical issue. I will repeat this. For example, an SLA clarifies how quickly a support team must respond to a critical issue. Let's move ahead. SLA provides a structured way to measure and manage service performance. They help organizations improve service reliability, accountability, and very important, which is customer trust. By defining measurable targets, SLA make it easier to identify gaps and drive improvement. I will repeat this. By defining measurable targets, SLA makes it easier to identify gaps and drive improvements. For example, SLA metrics can highlight reoccurring delay and help team improve response time. Let's move ahead. SLA improves customer satisfaction by clearly defining response and resolution time. They help enhance transparency and accountability between service provider and customer. I will repeat this. SLA help enhance transparency and accountability between service provider and customer. Consistency and measurable service quality is achieved by tracking defined performance parameters. For example, customers know when to expect update and resolution. SLAs support better resource planning and service prioritization. It helps in resource planning. Which resource should be available during production hours? How many resource should be there during weekends? How many resource should be there? And it also helps in on-call planning as well as service prioritization. SLA help organizations proactively manage incident and reduce operational risk. Defined escalation path help resolve issue faster and prevent major service failure. I will repeat this. Defined escalation path helps issue resolved faster and prevent major service failure. For example, critical issues are escalated majorly to senior support team. There are different types of SLAs based on how services are delivered. Customer-based SLAs apply to individual customer or customer group. Service-based SLA applies to specific service across all users. Multi-level SLAs combine multiple SLA structure to support complex organization. For example, a company may use one SLA for email service and another SLA for critical business applications. Response time measures how quickly IT support acknowledges a request after it is submitted. It is usually calculated as the time between ticket created and the first response to the user. A request is created. Technical team saw that and they have just responded, acknowledged. That is first response to user. Response time may vary depending on the priority and urgency of request. For example, a critical issue may require a response within 15 minutes, while a low priority request may allow several hours. Ticket priority plays an important role in defining expected response time. Higher priority request or ticket requires faster response. I will repeat this. Higher priority request or tickets require faster response, while lower priority tickets have longer response time. Priority helps team focus on the important, impactful issues first. For example, a system outage will receive a higher priority than a general information request. Or for example, system outage is there and user has raised a request for account locked out. Obviously, system outage will receive a higher priority than the other request, which is about user account locked out. Resolution rate measures how effectively the IT team resolves issue within the agreed time. It is often calculated as the percentage of issue resolved within the defined SLA period. These metrics help organizations understand overall service performance. For example, resolving 95% of incident within SLA indicates strong service delivery. First contact resolution measures how many issues are resolved during the first interaction with the user. Example, user has called for password reset. It's a first call interaction. A high first call resolution rate indicates efficient support policies and process and knowledgeable team. It also improves customer satisfaction by reducing back and forth communication. Example, resolving a password reset during the first call improves user experience. Prioritizing tickets help ensure the critical issues are addressed before less urgent ones. Priority is usually determined by a combination of impact and urgency. This structured approach helps team manage workload efficiently and meet SLA target. For example, an issue affecting many users is prioritized. So that's the priority of the team. It has higher priority than one affecting a single user. More technical example. One user is not able to log in into system while multiple users are unable to send emails. At this time, the high priority would be related to users because multiple users are impacted. So, I will repeat the example. An issue affecting many users is prioritized higher than one affecting just a single user. So, SLA response time defines how quickly the support team must respond based on request priority. Higher priority issues requires faster response while lower priority issues allow more time. This helps team focus on critical services and manage expectations clearly. For example, a high priority incident may require a response within 5 minutes while a low priority request may allow several hours. The SLA life cycle shows how an SLA is defined, monitored and improved over the time. It starts with defining service targets, followed by monitoring performance, reviewing results, and making improvements. This continuous cycle helps organization maintain service quality. For example, if response time are consistently missed, SLA targets or processes can be reviewed and adjusted accordingly. One key goal of an SLA is to define clear service expectation. I will repeat this once again. One clear goal of an SLA is to define clear service expectation. SLAs help improve communications between service provider and customers by setting measurable targets. They also establish accountability by defining who is responsible for meeting service commitment. For example, SLAs clearly state who must respond and within what time frame. SLAs also help manage risk by identifying potential service issues earlier. They improve resource planning and help control operational cost. By monitoring SLA performance, organization can optimize service delivery and reduce waste. For example, SLA reports help management decide where additional support resources are needed. Let's move ahead and summarize this module. So, this brings us to the end of SLA management module. In this module, we discussed the importance of SLA. I want you to repeat it. What is SLA? Write it somewhere. Okay. Key metrics, response times, SLA life cycle, and service goals. You now have a clear understanding of how SLA help improve service quality and customer satisfaction. That's it for this module. See you in the next one.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.